Welcome back to another episode of Whitney's World podcast. I'm your host, Whitney Morgan Ward, and I am so thankful that you have tuned in wherever you're at on this planet. Thank you so much for tuning in to my 57th episode. I literally am so excited to be here with you guys for episode 57. What a journey this has been. If you've been following this journey of mine, which I know many of you are, so thank you guys so much. You've probably noticed that I have went through a pretty major transformation in my life, and it is really a testament of this one thing that I'm going to talk about today that I'm genuinely obsessed with. And there's a few topics that I'm really obsessed with, but this is definitely one of them. And by the end of this episode, I'm going to give you some tips and some tricks on how to implement this thing and how you can tap into your life to feel more inspired and have a magnetic essence to who you are. So I have a question I want to ask you. And the question I have is, have you ever felt like there is something untapped in your life that is waiting your full potential? Well, if you do feel that way, you're 100% correct. You have probably not tapped into your divine feminine energy. And feminine energy is literally what makes this world go around. And we have been suppressed so much by this energy. And I think it's just a testament of how pure and real this energy is. We are energetic beings. If you know anything about quantum, if you know anything about this universe as a whole, you know that this is an energy-based universe, that everything in this universe is based off of energy, that we are basically floating and flying through space with pure energy. Like, we are energy. And everything that we attract is based off of our energy and how we show up in this world. The law of attraction states you will attract into your life whatever you focus on. So literally, you attract anything into your life based off of your focus and what you're focusing on, whether you're focusing on good, bad, shame, luck, abundance, being broke, whatever you are focusing on, you attract. That is how this universe works. That is the law of attraction. So, what I want to talk to you about today is feminine energy gives you the power to shape your relationships and have ultimate personal magnetism. And to become truly magnetic in this life, you have to tap into your femininity. You have to really dive into that and pull that out of you because we all have it. It's not really a gender thing. It's really an energy thing. Like, we all have masculine and feminine energy, but we're going to talk from like the women aspect because so many of us want to attract that masculine energy, and we should be attracting that 100%. So I'm going to give you tips on how to do it, how to tap into this, and to become magnetized to that masculine energy that you are looking for and that you desire so much in your life, as I desire the same thing. And feminine energy, this is your true essence as a woman, as your divine being of who you are. Feminine energy is your literal true essence. We live in a society that really celebrates hard work, pushing forward, more hours, more work. And for me personally, I've been in my masculine energy pretty much most of my adulthood. But what if I told you that this isn't how? Number one, God created us to live. Number two, this doesn't have to be your reality. Number three, you are meant to attract with the least amount of effort and have more ease and flow in your life. This game that we play, life, is all energy. It is literally, we attract, again, based off of the energy we are producing, our thoughts, and also like what we're putting out in the world. So if you have this negative energy, you continue to get negative. You're attracting that. If you have positive energy and you are lifting yourself and you have a high vibration, then that's what you're going to attract. And I've really tapped into my feminine energy. Really, this year was kind of when I heard about it, I started to grasp it. I started to understand it more. And I realized that if I could tap into this and if I listened to the people that were teaching this that are like very successful, if it would radically change my life. And I can tell you that it has 100%. I've really decided that I want to slow down. I don't want to be this hustle and bustle all the time. I don't want to be killing myself to make a dollar. Like, I really want to slow down. And when I learned about feminine energy, and I'm still learning, there's so much to learn about it, but what I learned was it's really important to slow down, focus on what makes you happy, and making myself feel better and feel more beautiful. Feminine energy is about feeling your emotions, feeling your best, feeling your bliss, feeling the energy around you, meaning the people that are in your space, your home and the way that you set it up. Like, does it make you feel great? Does it give you good energy, or do you need to clean up? Do you need to get rid of some stuff? Do you need to make your bed every day? Which you do need to make your bed every day. And I try to do that every day. Sometimes I don't, but like, those things control the energy in your life, and it controls so much that is really going to help you as you raise your vibration, as you really tap into your feminine energy. Feminine energy is all about your intuition. It's all about nurturing. It's about receptivity, how you receive in this world. And you can harness this energy to enhance your presence in the world. The world needs your presence. The world needs you to show up authentically in your feminine energy, because you bring so much light and love to this planet. And if you're not living in your true, authentic, divine feminine energy, you are not only missing out on your own life and all the blessings that you could attract, but you are literally leaving people out from being blessed by who you are and what you have to bring. Being present with yourself and feeling how you feel is literally feminine energy. Like, we don't pay attention enough, I think, to the way we feel. We feel some type of way, but we don't make changes. When we don't like something, a lot of times we continue to let that person or situation continue to take advantage of you, or continue to make you vibrate low, or continue to make you feel like trash. And that is not being in your divine feminine. You should be focusing on the way you feel, and you should be literally obsessed with feeling the best that you can feel at all times to the best of your ability. Our emotions and our intuition are our power when it comes to being in your divine feminine. Now, I want to get into men and real masculine men, because masculine men genuinely love women in their femininity. They love it. You are like a flower, and flowers can grow in the wild. They have ways to protect themselves. They, go through the storms and survive and do their thing. But when a flower has a gardener that waters them every day, that spends time on them, that focuses on them, and that tends to them, what happens to the flower? The flower blooms. The flower radiates and becomes brighter. The flower shows appreciation to the gardener by blossoming. And she's being watered by the gardener, which is the masculine energy. You are the same way. You are meant to be watered, nurtured, and tended to. Like, that is the beautiful polarity of masculine and feminine energy. Real masculine men want to nurture and water you and tend to you. They want that. You are their flower. You are their prize. I was recently talking to this guy, and when we were talking, he just started to open up about the masculine, feminine energy, the way that it connects in nature, the spiritual connection, the polarity, the yin and the yang. And on multiple occasions, he would just talk to me about it, and he would explain it to me. And it was so honestly refreshing, because I hear a lot about this like from women, but, and there's definitely men on social media that I hear talk about this, but when it comes to like my personal life and like someone that I know, I don't recall many men talking about this. And it really kind of opened me up to like how many people are actually desiring this masculine, feminine energy that has been almost demonized in our society. And I mean, I kind of get why, because it is the perfect union, the masculine, feminine energy. And we're talking about energy. I'm not necessarily talking about gender. I'm just talking about energies right now. When you do have the masculine and feminine energy and you have those counterparts, that is a perfect union. And so many people desire this. But what's happened is so many of us are not tuned in and tapped into our divine feminine energy and the masculine energy, that everything is out of balance. So when we were talking about this union on many occasions and very deeply, I really was like, yeah, like this is it. Like, this makes so much sense. And I really wanted to dive more into this on my own, because I feel like it's so important to talk about, because a lot of people are afraid to talk about things like this because they don't want to get trolled on. And I get that. Like, no one wants the trolls. But for us to truly become free, and for us to really create a better society, we have to talk about this stuff. And I personally talk about things that interest me and that resonate with me and that I feel like are important to where we are going in the future. And I just love this union. I think that it is so beautiful, and it makes so much sense to me, and it may not make sense to other people, and that's fine. But for the people that it does resonate with, and the people that are like, yeah, I that makes sense. Like, I get that. I feel that. I want that. Like, those are the people that we need to be surrounding ourselves with, because that's how we're going to create a better society. And I posted a quote on, wasn't a quote. It was like, I was reading from my Oracle deck the other day. And in it, it basically was saying like, today matters to us, but tomorrow matters to the future of our children. And that really like resonated with me and really hit me like to my core, because I don't have children yet. But one, all my friends have children and I love their kids so much. But two, I do want children one day. And I feel like for us to really create a better future for them, this is the mindset shift that we really need to tap into, and we really need to come to an understanding of. Again, like, this just lights me up. Now, when I was talking to this guy, he was just explaining so much to me, and something that I know is that men will literally give you what you want to the best of their ability. Obviously, if they can't afford something, you can't make them feel bad for that. You will know who you choose. But men want to give you what they want or what you want to the best of their ability. Like, literally, if they feel appreciated and respected, they are going to take care of you and give you your desires. They want that. They love that. And they are really attracted to the essence of your beauty, your feminine energy. Now, I'm not talking about beauty as in like your actual beauty. I'm talking about your essence of your energy. And something that I didn't really realize until I've been on my self-development, self-growth journey is that you have to allow this to come into your life. You have to allow the masculine energy to come into your life. But even more important, you have to know that you are worthy of it, because so many of us don't feel worthy because of so many things. The way we were raised, our mindsets are just so off, and we really need to reprogram ourselves. But you have to allow the masculine energy to come in, and you have to know that you're worthy of that. 100% worthy. 100%. And they want you. You have to flow and be at ease. Don't take life too seriously. Be light, be playful, and be fun. That's what men are attracted to. They want someone that adds a smile to the room. They want someone that has this like bright, fun, vibrant energy. Literally. You have to take care of yourself daily. Like, literally focus on you. When you are in your divine feminine, you are focused on you, what makes you feel great. You're tapped into your intuition. You can pick up on the energies in the room and the people. You are focused on your hobbies. You have a life. You don't want to always be available to him. You want to take some time away and be apart. Like, distance makes the heart grow fonder. And if he needs some time apart, like, give him that. Like, know that you are worthy and that you are divine. And when he's ready, he will come back. And if he doesn't come back, he's not the one. So allow yourself to free and to detach and just to focus on you. And when you're focused on you, you are literally going to attract everything that you want and need in life. When you also have that space apart, because you don't want to like, I've had exes where literally we were together all the time. And I thought that that was cool. But like, now that I'm older and I've just learned so much, like, You don't want to be together all the time. When you're not together all the time, it gives him the opportunity to still chase you. There's still some type of chasing involved. And that's what men want. They want to chase you. They want to hunt and gather. Like, it's in their nature. The other thing that men love is when you're happy and when they can make you happy, when they can do things for you and they know that you are happy and that they were part of that happiness. Like, that literally lights their soul on fire. So let them make you happy to the best of their ability. That is literally divine feminine energy. So some tips that can help you to really tap into your feminine energy. And these are all things that I personally do. So that's why I'm going to tell you what these tips are, because I've done them, and doing these things have really helped me tap into my femininity. So create a self-care ritual. So for me, every morning I have a self-care ritual, and I journal every day, and then I pull some oracle cards. I love that. If you like that, great. If you don't, you don't need to do that, but that's personally what I do. And that gets me, one, I put some gratitude in there and I just talk about the way I feel. It's so cool. Like, I feel like I just am able to like be with myself and just like blab to myself. Like, this is what's going on. This is how I feel. And it really gives me a space every morning to wake up and just be with myself and to tap in and allow myself to talk about the stuff I'm going through and what I've experienced and all of these amazing things. Another thing that you can do is take baths. I love to take baths. I recently just got all new candles, and I really set up a little space for myself. I put some Epsom salts in and I read a book. And sometimes I'll be in the bath for like an hour, but I don't put the Epsom salts in until the last 20 minutes because you don't want to soak in those for that long, because then your body like detoxifies and then it will just absorb all the toxins. So if you do Epsom salts, only do 20 minutes of your bath and get out. You don't want to absorb the toxins. Massages, going for walks. I really used to work out super hard, and now like I still work out, but and like today I actually was sprinting on the beach and I literally was like, I might vomit, but I don't usually sprint that hard, but for some reason I needed to get energy out and I was sprinting hard today. But I really like to like be in nature more. So I'll walk or I go run on the beach. That's really what I've been doing a lot more, walking my dogs. And that really, for me personally, gets me like flowing and feeling so much more in my feminine than like going to the beach or going to the gym and like lifting weights. And like, I still do that, but I really try to like be in nature a lot more than going to the gym, being in four walls around all these guys, because there's not a lot of girls at my gym. It just doesn't feel right. Anyway, being in nature, doing my makeup. I really love to do my makeup. Like, that makes me feel so good. And I don't like being rushed when I do my makeup. I literally hate it. I want like at least 45 minutes to do my makeup, an hour if I can, hair and makeup. Dancing is a way that you can really tap into your feminine energy. Singing, music, all of that really will get you tapped in. Yoga, if you like yoga, if you like Pilates, if you like, I don't know, whatever you like anything that just gets you into your flow, that's how you're going to tap into this divine energy. The most important thing is do not become boring. And I feel like this is the problem with society, is that we stop growing. We stop evolving. we stop changing, we stop learning, and we become boring. Like the masculine wants you to continue to evolve and grow and learn and be filled with ideas and knowledge. Like read, like grow yourself, sign up for a course where you follow someone and they have something that you want to learn. Do that. Like your growth and you constantly evolving and changing is the way that you are literally going to be in your divine feminine. Then the masculine can continue to pursue you. He can continue to water his flower because you continue to show him your divine essence and you continue to blossom and grow. Do not nag them. They don't like that. Don't follow them around. Don't chase them. Feminine energy does not chase, it attracts. So if a man feels like he's being chased by a feminine, what is he going to do? Run away. Men don't like being chased. They want to chase. So if you and your feminine energy have this chasing energy, he's going to be repelled. But when you can sit back and be in your true essence and just be happy, you're going to attract him, whoever that is. For me, in my life, it wasn't until I hit rock bottom that I realized that I really needed to change some stuff in my life. And when I came across feminine energy, it really opened me up to a whole new world. I started to hear you don't want to chase, you can attract, you can relax and be in your essence and attract more. And I thought that was such a mindset shift for me. It was such a perception shift because that's not how I've been taught. That is not real estate. Real estate is chase and raw. It's just so the energy behind real estate is so masculine. And ever since I started to change my perception and I really realized I don't want to chase like I've been chasing, it's crazy. Even in my business, everything I'm attracting, I'm not chasing anymore. And it feels so good. And it also is a testament that this stuff works. If you can really just hone in and tap into your essence of who you truly are, you can attract the right people. You can be in the right places at the right time. You can literally attract the right experiences because your intuition is now leading you and guiding you, and you are trusting that because you are in your feminine energy. And recently, I'll go places and I just get free things and people take better care of me. And men, I don't know, they just help me more. And when someone offers to help me, I allow them to help me. If someone opens the door, I obviously thank you so much. I really want them to know I appreciate it and I notice it and I'm so thankful for it. And sometimes I've even been places and they're do you want to try this? Sample? And instead of being no, I'm sure, I'll try it. And they're oh, great. Just allowing people to serve you and to open yourself up. It's crazy. When you decide to just let go and allow the universe to show you all the blessings, so much more starts to happen for you. And you start to just attract more incredible experiences into your life. I genuinely think that this whole journey of feminine energy is really about coming home to your true essence and allowing yourself to feel that and embody your essence, your divine feminine energy. That is in all of us. We all have this divine feminine energy, And this whole concept is very spiritual. And that is why it's called divine feminine energy, because it is a God-like energy. And we all have it. It's not a gender thing. It is, we all have it and we all can tap into it. But I'm really obviously talking to the women because that's what I'm here for, is really the women. And this God-like energy is literally who we are meant to be at our core. It's the way God created us. He created the feminine to be relaxed, to be nurtured, to be watered, to be taken care of. And it feels so good to be in that receiving place. Like, we're meant to receive these things. Like, don't we all want to be having a life of more ease and flow? Yes, we do. Like, the men can go work and like that's how they get their achievements, is like work and like schedules. Like, we want to be attracting and in our essence, so where we can relax and be women and be taken care of. You know, we obviously take care of ourselves as well. I mean, I'm literally single, so I do have masculine energy because I have to. But when it happens for me and that masculine energy comes into my life, like, I'm ready for that. Like, I'm excited. And now that I've learned so much about masculine and feminine energy and that like union, I feel like it's going to be so magical and magnetic and powerful and amazing. And I can't wait. And I know it's going to happen. So if you focus on these things that I told you, which is going to yourself, focusing on you, just slowing down, allowing yourself to take care of you and what makes you feel good, and really tapping into your feminine. If you can do that, the right masculine man is going to show up, and it's going to be the perfect union. And you're going to be able to help other people, and you're going to be a testament to other people of like, how'd you guys get that? It's because you guys are in your masculine feminine union. So that's pretty much it for this week on all of this. There's still so much to dive into when it comes to this concept, but this is really like my first time like deep diving into it. And so I'm going to leave it there. Like I said, there's so much to like say, but I really feel like this is definitely a path that I'm going to start going down towards, because I do feel like society and women and men, like, we do crave this and desire it. And it has been like inverted in our society. But I really believe in this. Like, I really believe that if we can focus on our divine feminine energy as women, it's going to change so much in our society for the better. And we're going to have and heal the sister wounds. And we are going to have such a more beautiful, supportive group of divine feminine energy, because we all will realize like, this is who we're meant to be. We're supposed to be living with more ease and flow and attracting to us what's meant for us. And then what's not meant for us will just repel, because we will become so magnetic that only the things that are meant for us will just come to us. So please comment below your favorite part, what you learned, and what really resonated with you. When you guys comment and you guys DM me and send me text, and people that call me that have my number, I really appreciate your feedback. Your feedback helps me grow, and it helps me to continue to go down my path and to bring you guys the very best that I can. So please make sure you like and subscribe, leave me a comment, connect with me on social. And if you're on Spotify, please leave me a great review of 5 stars, and then Apple Podcasts, please leave me a review as well. But I love you guys so much. I have been really manifesting some big things in my life and my world, which I can't wait to bring more of that. And next week, I'm not 100% sure, but I had an incredible experience this past week that I really want to talk about. And it has to do with quantum leaping and jumping timelines. So we will see. But I think that's what I'm going to talk about next week. So make sure you guys tune in next week. I will see you. I love you guys so much. And as always, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go. Bye.